Hello, YouTube, Woody Butter here, and we are taking a look at Pokemon Type Wild's Beta 5.2 Snorlax. Snorlax is, for lack of a better word, a freaking beast. He can take a lot of punishment and he can dish out a lot of punishment, but he is really, really slow, and he's got stubby little arms. He hasn't got a huge amount of reach. Well, a lot of his attacks don't, but he has ways to counter that. His special moves go into that more, and we'll be looking at them nearer the end of the episode. But for now, you get a good example of what I'm talking about. You see that little dash thing? That's incredibly important for Snorlax to get around. That is like Snorlax bread and butter. Now, he's fighting Gardevoir for an actual reason. You see, Snorlax is all about getting up close and dealing as much damage in as short a time as possible, keeping pressure on the opponent so that they don't really know what to do. But with Gardevoir likes to keep a distance. Gardevoir has a lot of special moves, and she has teleport to dodge a lot of things. So she doesn't like getting up close. So this is really just a demonstration of how Snorlax can cross that distance a little easier. And when he gets up close, you can just do stuff. Again, I kind of suck with Snorlax, and my friend is playing as Gardevoir, obviously. Not amazing. He does like to spam teleport, thank you very much for that. It made fighting you very annoying. But Snorlax is kind of fun to play as. He has a lot of odd quirks about him. Like when he sits down, he randomly smiles. I guess it's because he's resting. Speaking of rest, it's not really a special move, but it is a move that he can do, and it heals up stuff. I don't know if it's in Beta 5.2. I haven't been able to do it, and it's not on the moves list that came with the game either, so I have absolutely no clue if it's in. In terms of assist, he's fairly balanced. He has a few good things on both sides, and my throat is killing me. Sorry if I sound all croaky and horrible. I have to record warped as well. That's half an hour of talking. Anyway, I'm getting distracted fighting. I do actually lose one of the rounds in this because, you know, I suck at games in general. But you don't come here for the amazing gameplay. You come here because because you're cool. You come here because you're cool, and you want to be with other damn awesome people. So, you know, like, yeah. Okay, bottom line, you're awesome, thank you. So anyway, round 3, almost onto the special moves, and that was a brilliant example. You see that dash? That dash can go very far. That's about half screen, which was very good. And Gardevoir's just sort of backflipping around. Gymnastic, but not very productive. Yeah, that was Snorlax's grab, which looks painful. Imagine Snorlax like laying on you. That would be painful. Right, I did just punch into Gallade there. That was painful. And upsetting. But it happens. Yeah, this is happening. It's hard to commentate on this because, obviously, with Snorlax, it is kind of obvious what you're meant to do. Just cross the distance and keep doing little punches and jabs and stuff. And, yeah, obviously use some special moves wherever you can, like Mega Punch there, and assist wherever needed, and yeah, there we go, that's a good example of comboing an assist into his Ultra. His Ultra is quite useful for Snorlax, more into that later, if speaking quickly and very briefly. Now let's move on to the special moves after this screen. So yeah, music's awesome, by the way. Okay, first up we have Mega Punch. Mega Punch is a short little dash thing that's quite powerful, and it's quite fast, very useful. Next up we have Double Edge. Double Edge is that move that charges. It's very, very useful for Snorlax. Bread and butter, crosses distance very quickly, gets up close for you to do damage. Body Slam I couldn't really do, so I had to use footage from a different fight. So it's just a grab, then a really big... It's damaging, needless to say. Hyper Beam is Snorlax's only real ranged attack, which makes it very useful, especially when it's going just... So, yeah. And Assist 1 Muck, good for keeping pressure on, because Snorlax is up close. If you can get them into the corner, then use Muck. You can really extend your combos and extend the amount of damage you're doing. Same with Assist 2, which is Tauros. Tauros hits multiple times, in contrast to Muck, but Muck is an overhead, which makes it harder to block. And completely different is Assist 3, Butterfree, which lets you cross the distance quickly, get up close without any real risk, and lay the beat down. Thank you for watching.
Game over!